Hey Elsa, how's it going?
Hey Jessica, I'm well. How are you?
Good. Our five children are nice, nice people in a way that I don't think I was a nice person. But I think, whatever neuroses they have, or at least I can speak for my two, it comes out in another way where they're like, this is not part of my perfect life. There's a lot of like, wait, mom, you didn't get the thing? She hates purple. And you're like, I fucking got purple because purple's all they had fucking left. Okay? Like, she's getting a gift. It's nice. My mom didn't get up with me. My mom make breakfast. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, no, not in a million years. The whole like 80s-esque movement. She was on that train, like, choo choo. Get out of here. Like, get your homework done. Do the dishes. Go to bed. Get yourself up. Get yourself out of the fucking house and walk 17 miles to school, and then 17 miles back. Enjoy.
So I think that was such a big part of the 80s of this hands-off parenting, because I hear that from all my friends. And then I think maybe what we did is we sort of overcompensated.
Yes. Well, I feel like the generation before us maybe did, and we're a tiny bit more aware of the helicopter parenting. But maybe we're on and again, your kids are older, so maybe your friends are helicopter parents. But I get the helicopter parenting. I get it. I just don't want to subscribe to it. I feel like I've heard enough about how harmful it can be. I mean, there's that whole generation that was like writing college essays for their kids. Like, that's doing nobody any good.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
We didn't go that far. And I do think you're right in the sense that maybe it's a little like, because I have an 18-year-old where I was maybe at the beginning, I was doing a little bit of helicopter parenting.
Maybe you were like sort of trying to pull it back without reaching,
I know.
all the way back to the 80s.
Looking for that balance. I don't know if I got that balance. I mean, I still feel like, oh, I'll come pick you up. Oh, I'll do that. Or, oh, let me do that, and I could probably pull back a little bit more on that.
And you're also, you've got two people parenting. So you've got to find that balance as well. Like Charlie's still cutting my children's meat.
Yeah.
They're 8 and 10.
I said, oh, well, I've got to be somewhere at 5:30. And Adam said, okay, great. Well, just put Peter on the 6 train and have him meet me in the middle of, Grand Central, and I'll find him. And I just wrote back, LOL. That's like, I'm never going to do that. I was like, no. Would, right? And I was like, you're so funny. But that's where I helicopter, because really, he's 14. He could take the subway to Grand Central. When I went to boarding school, we came in by ourselves for the weekend. Like, I don't even, with parental permission, or at least they signed a slip to let us in. So yeah, I guess I was gallivanting around New York. I mean, I was a little bit older than 14, but.
We had the kids walk from the clubhouse, this is in the Bahamas, to our little house, which is on the club grounds, but there are some public roads that go in between because it's like, a quarter mile. And Charlie was freaked out. And I was like, it's a quarter mile. Like, they're fine. He's like, we are in another country. I'm like, I guess. And he was really scared. And then we took the boat around and met them at the house. And they were like so psyched to do it.
Which is
another weird thing, which is like, why are they so psyched to be so independent? Are we so hovering them? But then they did tell me that this golf cart stopped. And this woman was like, are you guys okay? I'm like, wait, am I being neglectful?
No.
I'm taking fucking crazy pills.
I read this thing a while ago about an article about free-range children. Mm-hmm. Read about that guy, and he lets his kids go to the playground and all this stuff by themselves. And they're like, 10, 11, whatever. I think the police brought his kids home and said, did you know, like, your kids were at the playground alone, and so we thought maybe you didn't know, and he's like, no, I let them go to the playground.
Right.
So
that'll give you pause though if the police are like, is there something wrong here?
Yeah, but that's just, that's crazy though, right? Your kids should be able to walk a quarter mile and you don't worry. And of course they love the independence. And
They are still in a protectionist zone.
when Reese was in 8th or 9th grade, probably 8th, he wanted to walk the dog. I said, I wanted him to walk the dog.
Right.
But then I didn't want him to go alone at night. And he was like, and he finally said to me, he's like, I am 6 feet tall. I'm twice as big as you. What are you gonna do? Cause he's like really broad. Reese is really big.
He's a big guy. Yeah.
He's like, what are you gonna do if someone attacks us? He's like, if anything, you're gonna be a detriment. So he's like, I'm going to walk the dog alone. And I was like, yeah, you're totally right. So this is the long way of going back to your point of like, we have to let it go. Some of it is us holding on.
So great to talk to you as always.
I know. Great to see you. And I'll see you next week.
See you next week.